So, what are you drinking?
I have lock, stock, and barrel.
Ooh,
I guess my camera's over there.
yeah,
Yeah, and
nice.
I have a glass with a little bit of water in it, just just to take the edge off.
Just to take her down a notch.
Yeah, under 50. I'm
Ooh,
I'm going for under 50 with
that's
this
fair.
pour. Yeah.
That's fair. I got a little Oban 14 here.
Ooh,
Yeah,
very, very fancy.
very excited about this. This was part of a virtual whiskey tasting I did a couple weeks ago.
Oh, where was my invite?
Apparently lost in cyberspace.
It was virtual, so I don't really care. I was probably having a virtual whiskey fest too.
Yeah, that's about all of we've been doing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So, welcome to Drams from Dividends.
Grams from dividends.
What are,
Cheers.
what are we talking about today?
Well, we can talk about whatever we want because the mechanic's not here.
That's right.
So like
That's
all the
right.
rules are off.
It's nice not to have rules, right?
It's very freeing when he goes back to work and we can kind of do whatever we want.
To know rules.
No rules. Cheers. So I guess if you missed out on the first wave of GME, did you get in on the second wave?
You mean because it went from like $45 to 300 and now it's back to 260 and it's like here we go again.
Well,
Deja vu all over again.
right? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
That's right. So that means you're 6 times richer than you used to be.
Oh, of course. I liquidated my entire net worth and put it into GME the minute it dropped.
Yeah, exactly. To nowhere near where it's actually should be, right?
No, that's the thing. There's no fundamentals behind this. Like, who's buying into this a second time?
I don't know, man. I
Like,
honestly, I didn't do it. I've just noticed it. I haven't done research. I haven't seen who's driving it.
so as far as I understand, people shorted it again,
Right.
which rightfully so at $45 is overvalued. It's
Yeah.
not a great company.
Right. So
Argue what you want in Congress saying you believe in the stock, whatever you want to do. Sure. But
yeah,
who's like if it's at three, what I think it hit 330 or 340 again
yesterday I think. Yeah.
yesterday, who's buying that stock at that price? Like, you gotta tell me you're not that dumb, right?
Well, I mean, or you know more than we do, right? You got inside knowledge, maybe.
Uh, Maybe,
Maybe. I don't
but
know.
it's just a hype. Like, everybody trades on hype now.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no fundamentals. There's no reason behind it. Oh, I'm going on momentum. Okay, well, that's a great way to lose all your money.
That's right. Get on the wave when it's cresting, right?
Yeah,
That's what
that's
you want to
exactly
do.
where you want to be, right
Yeah.
before it crashes and burns.
Yeah.
But it get like everybody, we've heard it forever for the last little while that value investing's dead, and I can't wait for the next rotation out of growth stocks. Like, everything is cyclical. It
Mhm.
all comes around, and I can't wait for the next run of, oh, well, things with no earnings nobody wants because they have no earnings.
Well, the thing with value stocks is they're good companies, right?
They're
You're
good
owning you're
companies.
owning a piece of a good company with the solid foundation.
Yeah,
Yeah, not very exciting.
it's not exciting.
No, but
No, but when the world gets lit on fire, people still tend to buy Coca-Cola.
right. And maybe they'll pay you a dividend, maybe they won't. But
But at least you can get paid to wait with a lot of those stocks.
absolutely. So,
I just can't believe people are doing this again.
but shouldn't we have? I mean, hindsight's 2020, right? And there's probably 10 stocks a day where you could have 6 times your money, right?
Sure. There's
Or
penny
a week,
stocks
maybe.
all the time, right? That
Yeah.
go from 20 cents to a buck 50 because a patent got approved or they got FDA funding or whatever happened. Like, it's not uncommon,
Hmm.
but you're speculating at that point.
Right.
You're not investing for the long term. You're not in the know.
No, and that's all this GME is, right? It's a gamble.
But
People are placing a bet that it's going to be hyped up.
but it's not at I get it that it dropped back down to 260, but GME at 260 isn't even a gamble. Like
No,
there's literally no value there. What are you hoping it's going to magically become $1,000 and you're going to 4x for the chance to like the 99% chance that you lose all of it?
exactly. There's better
Like
spots,
go
right?
buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Your odds are probably the same, but your upside is actually way greater than it is with GME.
Mm-hmm. Can't argue with you.
It makes I makes me so angry.
How's your whiskey? Maybe that'll calm you down.
This is delicious. That does calm me down. That's a good segue.
You've got the whiskey glass too.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. What do they call that? The snifter.
Yep. Well, this is from all our whiskey fests that we always have at my place once a year that we haven't had this year.
Thanks, COVID.
Yeah, way to ruin that one.
So this is actually pretty good with a little bit of water in it. Takes the edge off, nice and sweet.
Oh.
Yeah. For a 13-year-old rye.
13-year-old rye. That's pretty impressive. You don't find a lot of 13-year-old ryes.
No. No, you find a lot of like 1-year-old ryes.
Yeah.
Just get it into people's stomachs.
Yeah, just get her done.
Okay, so we talked about GME. Did you, since this is becoming a recap, Drams from dividends, did you see what the NFT sold for today?
Oh, I don't remember the number, but I remember reading about this.
60.75 million.
Right, for something that anybody on the internet can have access to.
Right. I think they showed a picture of the thing that sold.
Right. It's not like it's hanging on your wall. It's not a physical thing. You've decided that you like this code that's behind an image.
Pretty much, right? Like,
listen, good for you for whoever sold it. Congratulations. But for whoever bought it, you're an idiot. I'll say that right now. You're an idiot.
Try to sell it. Like, I've made a terrible mistake. I've made a horrible mistake.
And maybe maybe we're on a greater fool thing and they'll one up it to the next guy. But this is
it's insanity. What's going on?
It's nothing. It's not even. It doesn't even have the like. Oh, it's blockchain and it's a store of value and we can trade it as current. Like, it's some stupid frickin' picture.
Isn't it? Doesn't it have blockchain? I think it has.
Well, I guess it does have blockchain, but
not that that means anything to me or you, right?
No. Well, and the thing with assets that are that high, I mean, you run into the same thing in real estate. Like, you have a $10 million building, your buyers are pretty limited.
Right. Absolutely. And
so you're not getting like a lot of your biggest gains in real estate come from owning single family homes that everybody wants and everybody's going to buy. So there's a lot of competition and you can get price increases.
Right.
What's your market for a $68 million NFT?
Exactly. And it's the same with GME. What's the market? It's 260. Most of the market's been eliminated, right?
I don't want anything to do with it.
Not that you did at 45.
Not that I did at 10.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
It just blows my mind.
Well, it's weird times everywhere, including on the interwebs.
Yeah, some weird times. I saw a great one. I think it was actually the local guy, Andrew Wilkinson, who does like the Tiny Co. Yeah, they invest in a bunch of internet businesses. Okay. But he was stating, he's like, listen, I don't disagree that a lot of this technology has a lot of backing, like your Ethereums, your blockchains, all that stuff. He's like, but there's no like, this is like you just throwing money out on the hope that one of the developing technologies right now happens to be Amazon. Right. But like, what's the chance the $68 million NFT you just bought is Amazon from the 90s?
That seems really slim.
0% probably.
Yeah.
That one item you bought for 68 million is suddenly going to be worth billions.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Here we are.
And I guess the moral of today's Drams from dividends is dividends will buy you Drams and everything else is dumb.
There you go. Got something to say? Hit us up in the comments. Hit subscribe. and we'll see you next time. Hopefully
next week
without the money mechanic if we're lucky.
I think we do get another one without him.
Nice.
Yeah. So comment on what you want us to talk about, because everything's fair game when it's just us.
Exactly. Tontines next week.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Maybe we'll do a review of the Tontine article.
Tontine article and the fighting hellfish, if you get the reference.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.